Today I'm going to discuss about how to write a research proposal. From my little experience, hopefully you will get it useful. For writing a research proposal, initially we need to focus on 4 points. One is introduction, problem statement, objectives, and research plan. These are the 4 points we need to focus whenever we think about write a research proposal. So in introduction, what actually need to write? In introduction, we need to write a general introduction, and then we need to mention the specific topic which we would like to conduct in future, and then we need to mention some advantages and good points about our topics, and these kind of things you need to mention in the introduction. Okay, in general introduction, what actually we need to write? For example, in my case, I'm working with the solar cell. So solar cell will be the very promising sector in future, and solar we need to convert into the solar energy. We need to depend on the solar energy. So many things we need to write here, blah blah blah. And after that, we need to select a specific solar cell. There you will get so many solar cell. Among them, in my case, as I'm working with the bismuth oxide based solar cell, so you need to mention something like that, like bismuth oxide based solar cell. I would like to work with this. So why? This question will obviously come. So that time you need to mention some advantages. I'm working with this solar cell because it has a very good some good properties, stable, non-toxic, and it is very cheap. And another advantage is it has good optical properties. This thing you need to mention. And after that, you need to mention the problem. I mean, problem statement. In problem statement, you need to mention the current issue or problem. And then based on the problem, you need to make a suggestion. Like what, in my case, I'm working with the bismuth oxide based solar cell, as I mentioned earlier. So for that solar cell, it has a very good optical properties. So therefore, but unfortunately poor electrical properties. That thing you need to mention properly. I mean, like precisely, it has a very poor electrical properties. Those people working with the solar cell, they know if we get the good optical properties, it is supposed to get a good electrical properties, but unfortunately we are not getting the proper way to convert it and getting the good electrical properties. So that is the current issue. Poor electrical properties is the current issue or problem for the solar cell. So you need to make a suggestion what kind of thing you would like to conduct. In my case, I think by making the good thin film, it is possible to improve the electrical properties. This is my suggestion. So now another question come, how? That will be my objective. So by using the Seiler method, it is possible to make a very good thin film. If I get the good thin film, then it is possible to get the good electrical properties as well. So this thing you need to mention in your objectives. After that, now research plan. So what kind of parameters you want to change for conducting your research work? You need to mention that as well. What kind of properties you would like to check after preparing your film or something. So in parameter, actually, like by changing the aligning temperature, concentration, this thing, by changing this thing, I would like to make a film, and after that I would like to check these properties. For example, UV analysis, Raman analysis, XRD, IV characteristics, blah, 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 so many things. So for your research purpose, you need to find out these things. So you need to mention this thing also. So especially for the master's students, I think within 2 page, it will be more than enough to write a research proposal, because you don't need to write so many unnecessary things. You need to write the precise thing that which you want to convey to your professor. So they are also looking for that things. So I think it will be good enough if you can write this thing within 2 page. That will be more than enough. So that's all. My research proposal. This is my opinion. So hopefully you will get it useful. Thank you so much for watching my video.